What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the first day out on the new kayak. I'm over at the quarries, which is a mess right now. There's so many people over here, I don't know why, but I figured this is a good spot to test it out first. I don't have the drive today, but I do have the paddle, so yeah, let's go. Alright guys, we are on the water in the new kayak. First thing I've noticed right off the bat is if I'm going to be paddling this thing, I need something a lot longer than this thing, because this is almost as wide as the kayak is. So I don't even know where to start. I have to adjust everything still. Like I was saying, they did not ship the drive yet, so that would go right there when it does come. But until then, they said it's shipped. Who knows where it is? Vibe has been really weird about communicating, like shipping and stuff like that. So kind of a wait. I ordered this thing back in January. Yeah, look at, I'm getting all this water into here because of this. Feels super strange. Like, I think I have the seat at like one of the mid-level spots, and I feel a lot more elevated than the Ascend. Like, this is crazy. They have the standing spots right here, in the middle, and over there. They have nice like spots on the front to guard your rod so you don't break your rod tip. This thing's pretty fancy, boys. Pretty fancy. Let's paddle this thing back into one of the back bays. The guy said it's pretty crowded back there. A lot of kayakers, so show off the new Shearwater. Hopefully too, we can get a fish in the boat. I still need to figure out, or I don't need to figure out, but I need to buy a mount for a GoPro on the front. I'm not going to use the crate anymore. The crate is retired. Then I also have a mount for the new fish finder that's going to be going on that rail, I believe. Whoa, I just slid the seat back. I guess that's kind of nice. All right, first off, I have the chatterbait tied on already, so I'll toss that first. First cast on the new boat. Super stable, guys. Like, this thing is 10 times different than this end. Going from a 10-foot boat to this is a 13.6, I believe, is really odd. It's a big difference. Big difference. If we can get one fish today on the kayak, I'll be happy. I will be happy. But yeah, first impressions, super stable. Not too bad to paddle. I just need the bigger paddle, like I said. We'll do the stand test soon too, which I'm super psyched about because this thing's an inch bigger or wider than the Ascend was. Got high hopes for this thing. Let's get up and fish. Get out of the trees. All right, first time standing Shearwater, 125. Pretty stable. Definitely gonna have to get used to it. Like, there's definitely a point to where you could feel like, you know, like your like safe spot, like your most balanced position. Just padding up front a little bit more. Maybe they're supposed to be a little more forward. Not bad though. I think this thing comes in at like 35 inches wide or something like that. 35, 36. Definitely going to be good for sight fishing. I suck at bed fishing. I guess I really haven't had much practice at it, so I can't say I suck at it for sure, but didn't get to do it much on the Ascend 10T. Not that you couldn't stand on that boat, it just wasn't like this one. This thing, there's so much room up here, so much room for activities that definitely makes you feel confident. First fish on the boat. It's a warmouth. Hell yeah, dudes. I knew that the good old drop shot would pay off. First fish on the new boat. It is not a tank whatsoever, but he's a little warmouth. These things are pretty cool. Thanks, little buddy. Appreciate it. You can go back to swimming. Giddy up. There he goes. Slowly cruising back. Waiting for that. Is that a bite? That's a bite. First bass on the new yak, and I'm standing. Hell yeah. Come here, buddy. Come here, bud. Put my rod down real quick. Get this hook out of this little guy. Hell yeah. First bass on the new kayak. Warmouth, then a nice little bass. Later, buddy. Thanks. Alright, so let's go over some of the things I don't think I've covered yet. I really like this little paddle holder up front. I think I said that already. And then they have little straps over here for your rod. So it goes here and then goes up into a spot up there to protect your rod tip. This is a 7-foot rod, I think, and it does not hang above the front or off the front of the boat, which is really good because I usually have a problem with running into stuff and getting rods stuck in the front. Standing up on this thing, it's stupid easy. Like, you could dance on this thing, I think. Definitely have to get used to like standing and paddling, which, again, a longer paddle is gonna help out with that. But even like with the crazy like 15, 20 mile per hour winds right now, this thing, like, you turn around, whatever you want in this thing. This is too good. Too good. All right, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today on the brand new kayak. I am standing on it right now, chilling, trying to work on this bedfish still. But the thing is super, super stable. Standing on it, super easy. Paddling it, I thought it was gonna be a little bit harder to paddle since it's bigger, but it's not. The only thing I think I could see trouble, or there being trouble, is going into little pockets and then not being able to back pedal since I'm getting the old Hobie Mirage drive, which there is no reverse. So that's the only downside right now, I think. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I'll check you guys in the next one. Later.